Best Disney Plus movies. No, what the?
I've seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop from the sky. Yeah. But I haven't seen anything like this. How much more you hiding? Hold up. Let's go. Yeah, home. My son, it is your time. Show me my respect and bow down. You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be. Don't freeze. I never freeze. The revolution will not be televised. Show me my respect and bow down.
When you return to the movies, remember to wear your mask. That's the one. Cinema safe.
Black Adam trailer. Black Adam trailer.
I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. This is the one. This is the one that's going to change everything. This is Black Adam. Years ago, Kahndaq was a melting pot of cultures, wealth, power, and magic. Yet most of us had nothing, except for the chains around our necks. Kahndaq needed a hero. Instead, they got me. I did what needed to be done, and they imprisoned me for it. Did what needed to be done, and they imprisoned me for it. Now, 5,000 years later, I'm free, and I give you my word. No one will ever stop me again.
Colgate Optic White Renewal removes 10 years of yellow stains. That's like all the way back to 2010.
Their jeans, their leggings, their jeggings. Whoa.
Remove 10 years of yellow stains with Colgate Optic White Renewal.
Oh.
years ago, Kahndaq was a melting pot of cultures, wealth, power, and magic. Yet most of us had nothing, except for the chains around our necks. Kahndaq needed a hero. Instead, they got me. I did what needed to be done, and they imprisoned me. Now, 5,000 years later, I'm free, and I give you my word. No one will ever stop me again. I have a knack for destroying bullies, but there are some who think I need help. Hawkman, Dr. Fate, and their new recruits, Cyclone and Atom Smasher. They call themselves the Justice Society, an organization that believes in fighting for truth and justice. Well, I'm going to teach them that the only beliefs I fight for are mine. Welcome to Truth, Justice, and the Black Adam Way. So, as you guys can see, we are cooking up something pretty badass and certainly a lot of fun that we are all excited about to deliver to you guys. And I can't wait to show you more. You know, I always thought that it might be cool to hang out with Superman. That would be cool, right? I mean, we're kind of similar in terms of our powers, our strengths, our speeds. Because, look, at the end of the day, you never know. Black Adam and Superman could become friends. Or they won't. Who knows? Maybe we'll see. But before I go, I want you guys to help me out with something. Something that's pretty important. I need you guys to help me get a message out to some of the other ones. Some of the other DC superheroes. Let's let Flash, Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. Let's let them know something. Things will never be the same, because the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
Welcome back, everyone. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
The Flash trailer movie.
So this is going to be my new Black Adam trailer video. There were also a bunch of big casting announcements they just made in the past week about the movie. So we'll break it all down. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. We'll do a new Amazon giveaway.
Obviously, I don't want to spoil too much of the movie. I want you to be surprised when you see it. There is something that I can't show you. Obviously, I don't want to spoil too much of the movie. I want you to be surprised when you see it. There is something that I can't show you.
Oh.
won't spoil too much of the movie. I want you to be surprised when you see it. There's something that I can show you. So I'd like to share a couple of concept art drawings, and it's Barry Allen's new suit. As you can see, it's more organic. You can see light embedded in it. It has been built by his friend Bruce Wayne this time.
Flash fact. The first appearance of the multiverse in DC Comics is actually a Flash comic. Flash Comics number 123, The Flash of Two Worlds. This film is immensely important because if you look around at the DC universe, obviously we have all of these characters that exist within their own bubbles. We even have now multiple iterations of the same story. I'm Batman and Batman. I'm Batman.
Sounds like a cool guy.
This movie, by opening that door that Flashpoint did in the comics, all of these stories and characters can start to collide.
Hello? This should be impossible now.
It should be impossible now?
You don't know about the...
Oh my god, don't do this to me. I don't know about the what?
The cinematic multiverse is going to be born out of this movie. It's born out of Barry's story.
It blows our minds, the levels of possibility that exist within the context of this character in this story.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. This is going to be my video for the Flash movie teaser, all the stuff that they revealed about Michael Keaton's Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman coming back, and what they're doing with the multiverse. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get from the movie. Really hoping they get to share a scene together. They didn't promise that, but there's always the possibility. So it's gonna pop way more on screen, and they're obviously going to tune the way he runs, just the visual style of the Flash, just based on Andy Muschietti's own personal taste. He's the director, so he kind of gets to decide how they interpret the Flash now. But it'll all be based on what Zack Snyder set up, so they're not going to be retconning anything about the Flash. It'll all flow from Justice League and the Justice League Snyder Cut. So we will start the movie in the Justice League suit that he built for himself with the spaceship parts. There are actually two versions of the suit that Zack Snyder built, and I believe that they're going to reference the second one during the Snyder Cut at some point. Number 9, the Flash movie obviously is based on the Flashpoint storyline of Barry going back in time to try and save his mother, but they are changing a lot of things about that Justice League Flashpoint story. So it's almost like it's only Flashpoint in name. It's not going to be anything like the Flashpoint movie or the comic book story. But Zack Snyder revealed recently that we would see new Flash powers, quote-unquote, during the Snyder Cut. This is the clip of him talking about that. It was actually Patty Jenkins of the Wonder Woman 1984 movie that asked him the question to set this up, talking about new Flash powers.
How do I do this without giving too many spoilers? We're going to see something with Flash in this film.
Of Flashpoint. So number 8, the second big Flash suit that Ezra Miller has worn was that future armor suit when he time traveled during Batman v Superman. It's just meant to be an upgraded version of the regular suit with more armor and a special faceplate. This is a much better look at it, and another version of the Cyborg suit with the full armor up. That'll also be in the Snyder Cut. So we saw him time travel during the nightmare scene, and in the Justice League Snyder Cut trailer recently, there was a way bigger version of that scene playing out with the ruins of the Hall of Justice and a better look at what happens if they don't save Superman from Darkseid and the anti-life equation. All of that will flow into the beginning of the Flash movie. So number 7, we found out that Ben Affleck is coming back for the Flash movie as Bruce Wayne. It was actually one of the biggest news stories last week.
Angel Alex.
So number 5, there was also some claims recently I saw that Reverse Flash isn't going to be the main villain of the Flash movie, which sounds kind of weird because he's the main villain of the Flashpoint storyline that they're adapting. It's always possible, it's still just a rumor right now, but the story that they're doing isn't close to the comic book Flashpoint, and they didn't have any Michael Keaton Batman stuff going on during Justice League Flashpoint, so it's always possible that they find someone else. Like, there's not going to be Thomas Wayne Batman or other larger Justice League or Aquaman, Wonder Woman stuff going on during the movie. I'm still assuming that they'll at least introduce Reverse Flash, even if he isn't the main villain. He's just too big of a character in the Flash comics to skip out on completely. Worst case scenario, they pull a Joker Dark Knight situation and they just tease him at the end of the first movie and set him up as the main villain of the second movie. I know everyone's been posting the fan art of Anthony Starr from The Boys as Reverse Flash. He would make a perfect Reverse Flash. Plays a perfect psychopath, very similar personality to Reverse Flash. But number 4, even bigger, the DC Multiverse teaser. So during that teaser montage, they talk about connecting to a bunch of different DC movies through the Flash movie. Like him traveling the multiverse to connect to Christopher Reeve's Superman, the classic Wonder Woman series. They even have footage of Keanu Reeves' Constantine in Dr. Manhattan from the Watchmen movie. Technically, Watchmen is part of the DC universe as of the events of the Button storyline and Doomsday Clock. There was also a Watchmen Easter egg during Crisis on Infinite Earths when they went to Lucifer's Earth, Earth 666, because he's the devil. The Button storyline was also a big Batman Flash crossover story as well. But I don't know necessarily that means we'll see full-blown versions of those characters appear briefly during the Flash movie, or if they'll pull something similar to what the Flash TV show did when Grant Gustin's Flash traveled to Earth 2, or during Crisis on Infinite Earths in that big post-credits scene. During the Flash TV show, when he travels to another Earth, you just get a montage of scenes from a bunch of other TV shows, including the 90s Flash TV show with John Wesley Shipp as that version of Barry Allen. They later paid that off and actually brought his character onto the show, making it canon. So my assumption is they'll do something similar to the montage. When he travels the multiverse, he'll just get glimpses of these other movie universes, quote unquote, like the Christopher Reeve Superman. They're not going to bring him back for the movie. They'll probably just reference his Superman in some way. But number 3, because you're all asking, obviously, the Grant Gustin Justice League crossover scene from Crisis on Infinite Earths. They included a big scene from that, implying that they also plan on connecting with the TV shows from their side of the movie things. You could say after watching that the TV shows are canon to the DCEU now, but in order to make it a real thing, the movies have to acknowledge it from their side too. They didn't spoil whether or not Grant Gustin would film new scenes for the Flash movie, but the Flash TV showrunner in a separate panel said that he did want to do more movie crossovers, so he's willing to let Grant Gustin take a day or 2 off to go film scenes for the Flash movie. Also on the promise that they would get to do some more cameos in the TV show with other movie actors like Cyborg in particular he mentioned. So number 2, even though they're not going to do the big Wonder Woman Aquaman war from Flashpoint, they do talk about crossing over with Wonder Woman, how they'd like to do that in the sequels. And then Ezra Miller talks about meeting Nicolas Cage inside the movies. Not the Nicolas Cage version of Superman that never was, but Nicolas Cage himself, the actor. So I wouldn't be surprised if they actually did something like that, even if it's not Nicolas Cage, it's some other person. It just sounds like they're going to be doing so much with the multiverse during the movie. Michael Keaton's Batman is just the beginning of that. So number 1, the Michael Keaton Batman story. They didn't reveal the reason why he gets so fully involved in the story, but during that teaser, you actually see them on his Earth getting ready to fight a bunch of thugs. He's in his classic 1989 Batman suit, but there was some talk that he might actually be wearing the Kingdom Come harness suit, so he might get some upgrades to that original 1989 suit for the movie. He's got a few city miles on him. It'd be weird if Batman were wearing the exact same costume. I know there's a lot of questions about his future in the DC movie universe, the live-action Batman Beyond movie that it sounds like they're making. There was a lot of comments on the Robert Pattinson Batman trailer.
Protect the hostage. Secure the room.
Dude, these are headshots, dude.
Alex.
Alex is not here. Can you call him? Where were you all along? What do you mean, oh my god?
So what are you talking about?
Oh my god. What was that for?
Because I gotta call him. You gotta make me call him.
Yeah, because I have no service.
Boy. Stop the cap.
Stop the creep.
Shut up, AJ.
You shut up, Angel.
You're funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not calling him. Since you're copying me.
Fine, I'll call your mom then.
Huh?
I'll call your mom then.
You call his mom?
I'll call your mom.
Boy, you didn't call his phone number away.
Okay, now tell me her phone number.
Huh?
Now tell me her phone number.
You think I'm gonna tell you, bro?
Oh, Angel, bro.
Now he gets back.
You don't tell you.
Bro, that went horribly.
What happened?
Alex,
I couldn't join the second one.
Alex, listen.
What?
You know when you called me?
Yeah.
Somehow there's like other people in the raid, and like I did it, and we were doing so good, but like at the and then it's like they didn't. I don't know what happened to them. Like they just stopped or something, and like we were so close.
But you
then,
lost.
Like, yeah, we lost. I don't know how.
Dang.
It was like 4 randoms. Like they were in there. Like there's nobody around the freaking church.
Yo, so do all you guys have Modern Warfare downloaded?
I don't know.
Oh, I want to play some Modern Warfare, but I gotta go. My pizza is about to be done. I'm gonna go get that, but I was kind of doing downstairs.
How do I know if my Modern Warfare is downloaded?
Check for updates. I'll go to the library.
I think I have it.
There wasn't a few seconds. There wasn't.
But I need to find my disc.
Left.
I'll be right back.
There was like 10 seconds left, and I couldn't invite anybody.
Yeah.
And I rode my bike around that place, and like there's nobody there.
Oh, that's where you went? You got on your bike?
Yeah, I was on my bike.
Dang. That's all.
I rode my bike around there, and there's nobody.
Yo, my Sinister just fricked in the butt. I can't play any of my games. Please, game, help me.
Right, I'm so cold. It's fucking cold out there.
As ice. Yo, I had to ride my bike from school, and then I freaking got so cold. I had to put my face mask on. I was so cold.
Hey, what are we gonna play on Modern Warfare though?
Yo, regular Modern Warfare. Team Deathmatch in Detroit.
Okay. Wait, we're playing right now?
I'm gonna go get my food first, which is gonna be upstairs, done soon.
Wait, so are you eating downstairs or upstairs?
Yeah.
Wait, where?
Hmm?
Where are you eating at?
Pizza and macaroni.
No, but where? Are you gonna be able to eat down in your room?
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to eat down here. I don't think I'm watching anything. The Amazing Race is over. Or, not Amazing Race, freaking... There's the Talents over.
Okay, I'm gonna warm up